everyone. Welcome to the latest episode of Roanmance Wednesday. I'm Mr. Roanmance, and it's going to be a very special... Man, I'm so quiet. Hold on. There we go. That's better. All right. Good evening, everyone. You're listening in on Mr. Roanmance Wednesday. I'm Mr. Roanmance, and it's gonna be a really special episode. We have, technically a celebrity guest. He's in jail. He's in prison. So we're gonna listen to him. I thought you kids could use a more hands-on experience on how to pick people up, but that's always like an individual thing. You have to find out how to do it with the individual. So this is what not to do, because that applies to everyone. So we're gonna be listening to Dimitri the Lover, otherwise known as James Sears here. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. So I think it's gonna be a very good episode if you do ask me, and you did. And it is. Anyways, we're gonna hop into the music, so we will dally no more time talking about what we're talking about, so we can get just to what we're talking about. Tonight's playlist is inspired heavily by what my father used to listen to. I don't know if this is actually music he did listen to, but it's songs that I feel like he would listen to. So, Dad Music Radio FM. Enjoy.
Step I take reminds me of just how we used to Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hates, trapped in a state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human's race, never comprehending the race had long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you.
All right, everyone, welcome back. So, without further ado, let's just take a look at James Sears here. So, if you're really into the TikTok or the social medias, you watch the Moist Critical, you might have heard this guy already. So I can't even describe him. Let's just.
Hi there, Olga. It's Dimitri. Sorry I had to leave such a rushed message with you when we met the other day. I just want to quickly give you my phone number, and I had to get the heck out of the area. And then.
Okay, so first things first, he establishes himself as a mysterious character. I had to get the heck out of there. This is something you could do if you're really uninteresting enough where you have to make yourself look mysterious. Sure, but get a hobby. That's part of my advice. Get a hobby. So not only are you interesting, but you'll also be able to go places to meet people relating to that hobby. All right, let's listen to some more of James Sears here.
In any event, I figure I better leave you a more detailed message and explain why I approached you. I am single.
It's a little quiet. I'm gonna. You've heard this before, Jacob. Let me pause my background music so I can turn this up.
I have no trouble meeting women. I mean, women approach me 6-7 times a day.
All right. Problem 2, bragging. Listen. There's nothing wrong with, demonstrating your value. It's part of the Dennis system. Bragging is a big, just straight into the gutter. Again, you should just be a valuable person instead of, having to say you are. Speaking of valuable person, James Sears ran an anti-Semitic tabloid while he was doing this. What was this? 2009? Oh my God! 13 years ago. All right, let's continue to listen.
But I'm very particular about what I like. You're extremely elegant. I couldn't take my eyes off of you, and your friends were very jealous.
Okay. Listen, technically a compliment? Not really. Listen, it's should be. Okay, so let's see here. Let's break this down. I'm very particular, and you were just my type. It's just manipulation. Listen, kids. Manipulation to humans is like salami to cats. Cats can have a little salami, but not this much. We'll go into detail more here because he does some really, really weird stuff. Let's just listen for a little while longer.
Even if they say they weren't, they were envious at the fact that I approached you, and I was very taken by you. Elegant women are very rare. I'm Greek.
Greek, automatic turn off. Never say you're Greek. Listen, I have a friend, Apostolis. You don't want to be like him. Apostolis, if you're listening, I'm sorry. You're a cool guy. What is this? That's Johnny Bravo. He's not Greek.
Jonas Bravos.
Yeah. All right, let's just listen.
And I'm very particular about what I like.
Redundant.
So I'm giving you an opportunity here. I don't know if you pick up the messages on the weekend, but I'm working on a movie script, so I'm pretty much around all weekend doing.
Working on a movie script. Listen. That's what he should have been doing. He should have just started with that. Like he should have just been like, "Oh, I just wanted to call. I just wanted to ask if you wanted to get coffee or something. I'm working on a movie script at the moment, so I'm pretty much free whenever you are. Call me back." Short, sweet, simple, right to the point. You don't need all this pickup artist crap that Dimitri the Lover is doing. It's not a pickup art. It's pickup junk. Got him.
Doing that, I left you my number, 416-918-4. This looks like a landline.
Okay, so here's the thing. This woman gave James here her business card. He didn't give her number and she accepted. She gave her business. She gave him her business card so he would leave her alone. So I don't even need to go into why that's bad. If someone gives you something just so you'll leave them alone, should probably just leave them alone.
And if it is, you may not get the message till Monday. But when you do, call me, and then we'll get together for coffee and chat and let the romance begin.
And let the romance begin. If only that were true, James. If only that were true. Did a lot of stuff wrong. Didn't make it an option. You always got to make it an option. Never pressure someone into it. Pressuring someone into it is pretty scummy. Like I said, you can have a little manipulation. A little manipulation. You know, sometimes you need to lie. You know, like, oh, you know, let's go to that restaurant you wanted, or actually no, I don't know. I can't come up with I gave a really bad example. So, let's see here. What's one case? Let's say on the first date, she wanted to go do something like really expensive. Like go out to like Boulevard Steakhouse or some weird expensive stuff like that, or just anyone in general, not specifically a woman. You know, we do subs and doms on this show. Anyways, so in that case, you would need a little manipulation. Just be like, actually, that specific restaurant is closed on that specific day. It doesn't say online, but it is. I've tried before. That's a case of good manipulation, because you're helping yourself and keeping the date more casual. Like I said, it's like salami. Cats can have a little salami. Anyways, I think we've talked enough about James Dean at once. We'll be right back with that. Let's go into our next threesome. Enjoy.
like time was standing still. Heaven knows what happens now. You gotta say you will. I touch you once, I touch you twice. I won't let go at any price. I need you now, like I need you then. You always said we'd meet again. Touch you twice. I won't let go at any price. I need you now, like I need you then. You always said we'd still be friends. I touch you once, I touch you twice. I won't let go at any price. I need you now, like I need you then. You always said we'd meet again.
All right. All right. Welcome back to the show. It's time for a little more James Dean. Where we last left off, I can't even remember. I repressed it already. So let's just go right into it. James Dean, what have you got for us now?
You look very taken aback by my approach.
Wow. 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 Oh my god. I'm lightheaded. I'm glad this guy's in jail. Oh my god, that's terrible. You looked very taken aback by my approach. No. You were probably creepy as hell. You're probably staring her down from down the street, and then when you approached her, she was in fear for her life. For God's sake. Oh my god. All right, Dimitri.
And I hope that isn't timidness. I hope it was just a little bit of shock at being approached.
Oh my god! Yeah, probably.
So directly, because I don't really date timid women, because I'm a very direct, very passionate, very assertive man.
So a little too much information, Dimitri, the lover. You don't need to say all that. Wasting time here. Get to the point. You could have ended it straight at coffee, and you would have been like level 6 at You're like level 7 creepiness now. Maybe level 8. I'm pretty sure you'll shock me even more by getting to like a level 10 later on. Let's take a listen.
And I want a woman who's very independent and strong.
So he's a feminist now. Ladies and gentlemen, a true gentleman. Come on, James.
So anyway, we'll talk about that, but I just wanted to...
We'll talk about feminism. All women love talking about feminism. I'm very good with women. This guy. Talk about something you're both interested in. Talk about something you think you're both interested in. Something you're obviously not interested at all.
Formally introduce myself. Now I have. I leave the ball in your court. You call me as soon as you have the courage to. Okay, Olga? Talk to you soon.
No. Okay, so spoiler alert, Olga does not call back. And we'll dive right into that. Does he have anything else to say at the end of this call?
Bye.
Okay, no. That's the beginning of the next call. Listen, viewers, kids. The second call is so much worse. I've listened to this once before. I can't remember exactly what he says, but it's bad. He's like, you must have been like abused or you have cancer because you didn't call me back. Like that. Those are the only excuses I can think of or for why you didn't call back. And like, it's really, really bad. Yeah, he is like an incel. Pickup artist. I bet. More like pickup fartist. All right. I'm just gonna do a little bit of my thing for the time being. Take a break. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time for a little Roanmance session. Just me and you talking. So, listen. We were just talking in the studio about how to have a good threesome. Now listen, this doesn't really pertain to Roanmance because you shouldn't have a threesome while in a relationship. It should be a friend thing. If you do it with strangers, it's going to be awkward. You got to do it with like at least acquaintances or friends. Because that's the best way to do it. Friends with benefits. If you have multiple friends with benefits, that's great. Anyways, so let's say you're the holder of the rod in the threesome, and there are two non-rod holders. if you catch my drift. So, your first instinct is to try and divide attention. You would be wrong. As Sun Tzu in The Art of War said, if he is manned everywhere, he is undermanned everywhere. You have to focus in one place on one non-rod holder and then shift attention later after a period of time. Don't try to divide it. It's not you versus them. It's you and a little helper against one person, against one rod holder. If it's 2 rod holders and 1 non-rod holder, go nuts. Go absolutely berserk. Whatever they're cool with, do that. Listen, it's not as intricate as when, it's 2 non-rod holders versus 2 rod holders. And if the same goes with like big group sex, like I'm talking huge orgies, just go nuts. Like if there's multiple rod holders there, go crazy. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I think that's a good point for our next triplet. I'm not gonna say threesome this time. I already made that joke.
I was walking down a one-way street, just looking for someone to meet. One woman who was looking for a man. didn't know what to do. I'm gonna always be there. Sometimes if I shout, it's not what's intended. These words just come out with no cross to bear. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. Promise. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. Promise. But if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. Promise. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. Promise. And if I had to walk the world, I'd make you fall for me. I promise you. I promise you I will. Need to tell ya, gotta tell ya, I've gotta tell ya. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. Promise. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. Promise. But if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise. I promise you. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. And if I had to walk the world, I'd make it fall for me. I promise you. I promise you I
All right, welcome back, everyone. All right, so let's just we don't need any explanation. This is the second voicemail James Sears left to meet left Olga. Let's see how he's doing after getting hard passed by Olga, despite having 6 to 7 women approach him per day. So let's see how he handles it.
Hi there, Olga. It's Dimitri calling again, the guy from the street. I left you a message several
Okay. Already a little passive aggressive here. The guy from the street, not the best way to introduce yourself again.
days ago. You said you were interested. Now, here's the way I work.
I don't think she ever said she was interested. In fact, if you're leaving a second voicemail after not receiving a call back from the first one, wouldn't that mean she's not interested? James Sears, Dimitri the lover? All right, let's listen to how he works. Let's listen to him be an assertive man.
I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're a very elegant woman. You're very attractive.
I only do second messages for you, Olga. Only second messages. I'm not desperate. You're desperate. Obviously, I don't need to explain. You didn't get a call back. Don't call again.
But, I don't play that game. I know your friends tell you not to return calls.
I wonder why! I wonder why your friends are telling not to return the calls. You sound like a serial killer.
Playing games like you see on stupid TV shows. So here's how it's going to work. It is now 4:30 on Wednesday. Now,
Wednesday, 4:30 p.m.
I'll assume that you've already left work, because, some people leave early, and I'll grant you that. But if I do not receive a phone call back from you by 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, I'm no longer interested.
I hope so. It would be a miracle if Olga here was able to get rid of Dimitri so easily by just not returning a call for a day. Could you imagine if he actually kept that promise? Let's see if he does. Let's see if he does.
And you can erase my number.
Already done. Already done.
I don't play games like that. I'm completely single. I'm very intelligent. I'm great in bed. I make...
Okay. There's not things you brag about. Intelligent people don't brag about being intelligent. People who are good in bed don't really brag about being good in bed. It's more of a physical thing than a mental thing. Some people brag about it. They're weird as hell. I highly doubt James Sears here is very good in bed, especially looking at his picture here. Do any of you know what James Sears looks like? Oh, you Joda? Yeah. Like he like exactly how you would expect, just like greasy long hair. Like bad Italian. He's Greek? That's fake.
great money. Believe it or not, I'm a complete catch.
He's a complete catch, everyone. He shouldn't even be wasting his time with Olga here because 6 to 7 women per day approach him, and he's Greek. Just bragging, pointless bragging here. Just give up, dude. Just give up.
I've only been single 4 months. I had a long-distance relationship. You know, went a year. It's very tough to maintain it like that, and it didn't work out. There's nothing wrong with me.
The jokes write themselves. There's nothing wrong with me. Another thing you don't really need to specify. There's nothing wrong with you. People kind of pick up on that. I'm not picking up that there's nothing wrong with you, Mr. Dimitri the lover. What else did he say? I need to go back. There's nothing wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with me. Matter of fact, I'm one of the few men in the city that has nothing wrong with him.
Putting down other men, that's the one thing he did right.
So I'm giving you that 3 o'clock deadline. If I don't hear from you, you lose my number. I'm erasing yours right now.
Extreme doubt. There's no way he's actually going to erase that number, like ever. He probably still has it in prison. Just so demand. Just should have just kept it short and simple. Just, hey, do you want to get coffee sometime? You know, I'm free anytime because I'm writing a movie. I have plenty of free time. Call me back. Like when you ask someone out, especially over the phone, especially leaving them a voicemail, you need to do like the 2-minute elevator pitch or the minute elevator. Is it 1 minute or 2 minutes? 1 minute. Okay, so, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically, imagine you're in an elevator with Bill Gates, and you need to, like, introduce yourself to him. What do you say? You need to keep it short and simple because you're only going to be on the elevator with him for a minute. It's kind of a slow elevator, I guess. You're going up, like, 50 stories. So you need to keep it short. You need to maintain your cool, and you need to avoid pointless information like there's nothing wrong with me. Okay, let's see.
So you won't be hearing back from me.
Doubt.
So that's it. 3 o'clock tomorrow, or you can just completely forget it. Now, I understand if you've got other issues, like maybe you're not playing games, maybe you've had, I don't know, maybe you were abused and
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna get into our next music break. We'll go into that. Yeah. Time? I don't care about time. I'm a bad boy.
security thrown through the wall. Future dreams we have to realize. 1,000 skeptic hands won't keep us from the things we plan, unless we're clinging to the things we prize. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better. Treating today as though it was the last, the final show. Get to 60 and feel no regrets. It may take a little time, a lonely path, an uphill climb. Success or failure will not alter it. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better.
All right. So we're out of time. I'm just gonna quickly play through the rest of the Dimitri the Lover right here. Let's go. Remember, this is what not to do. So don't like think any of this is a good idea.
In childhood, maybe your mother has cancer, you're going to chemo. Maybe you're just a person who's extremely frightened or has an anxiety disorder. Maybe you're on some medication for that. I don't know. There could be another issue that I'm not aware of. But nobody says, call me, hands a person a business card, and then doesn't return calls. It's extremely passive-aggressive. You should actually
Dude, just
look that
leave
up.
her alone!
Personality disorder. And you let me know if you've got issues, psychological issues, if you're on any sort of medication for anxiety or depression, I'm not interested. Okay? But if you're psychologically normal,
Because you're
and you
so
haven't
psychologically
called me
normal,
because
Mr.
there's been
Dimitri
some
the Lover.
horrible thing that's happened in your life which prevented you, that's fine. But otherwise, don't call me. Okay?
I you know, if you thought any of what he said was a good idea, other than the parts that I approved, you need to come in on the show with me. Anyways, that's all the time we have, ladies and gents, subs and doms. I'm Mr. Roanmance, and I'm signing off. Good night.